Okay, our next part, what we're going to practice is contractions. Contractions. I noticed that many people who are learning English have difficulty listening and understanding the contractions and the difference between them. It's understandable because there's only slight differences in the sounds. So let's practice them together. The first one I would like to practice with you is would. Would. When do we use would? It's conditional. So for example, if I had $10 million, I would buy a boat. I don't know if I would actually or not, but I would. Okay, or if she had a free plane ticket, she would fly to Brazil. Okay, she would, if she could. Now that's when we use would, and but many times we use the contraction for that, and the contraction is apostrophe D. Apostrophe D. Now we haven't gotten to this quite yet, but D's in English are different than in Spanish. Now, I apologize if you don't speak Spanish, you speak another language. It's kind of geared towards Spanish speakers for this website, but it's for anybody who wants to learn English. But in Spanish particularly, your D's are pronounced with the middle of your tongue on the top of your mouth. For example, and I'm not perfect at it, but stranded, or the dog, okay? In English, our D's are used with the tip of our tongue. Kind of like where the T goes, more or less. But it is a little bit stronger of a sound. And there's two ways that we do it. For example, the word dog. Do you hear that? Dog, not dog, not dog. Look at my mouth here. Dog, that would be Spanish, dog. But we use the tip and we put it on the top of our mouth. And we say dog, dog. Hear that difference? Spanish, dog, dog, dog. That's one way we do D. The next one is, for example, find. Find. Again, it's D. Find. Find. The third way we do it is we kind of stop. We kind of stop. So, I would becomes, not I'd. We can do it that way, but another way is I'd. I'd. And we don't do that, we don't release it. For example, ground, ground, but I'd. For example, I'd like to go to Australia. I'd like. You can do it two different ways. I'd like to go there. A faster, easier way is I'd. Next one is he'd. He'd like to go. She'd like to go. It'd be cool if we could go. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. It'd. Next one is we'd. Pretty much just like that. Pretty much the same. We'd. They'd. Finally, you'd. So let's practice these with this sentence right here, or complete a sentence, okay? For example, I'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. I'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. He'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. She'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. That doesn't make any sense unless you're talking about a dog. I guess the dog, still wouldn't make any sense, so we'll skip that. Next one is we'd. We'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. They'd They'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. You'd go if the concert didn't cost so much. I'd, he'd, she'd, it'd, we'd, they'd, and you'd. Okay. The next one that we'll practice is will. Will. So another way we use contractions is with will. Start with these three. And we're just going to do something really simple. I will go. I'll go. I'll go. He'll go. He'll go. We almost say this like hill. Like a small mountain. Small mountain. He'll go. He'll go. It depends who is talking, but he'll or hill. It's most likely we say like hill. He'll go. Next one, she'll go. She'll go. She'll go. Or if it's it, you can say it'll go. It'll go. We'll go. We'll go. They'll go. They'll go. And finally, you'll go. So again, there's I'd, I'll. He'd, he'll. Hear the difference? She'd, she'll. Ll. It'll. We'd, we'll. They'd, they'll. You'd, you'll. Okay. The next one is the be form. So for example, I'm, he's, she's, it's, we're, they're, and you're. And we're going to use the word good. I'm good. I'm good. He's good. She's good. She's. He's. Not he's. He's. And we say the S almost like a Z. Almost like a Z. He's. She's. It's. Here we use the S sound. It's. It's good. It's good. We're. We're good. They're. They're good. You're good. I'd, I'll, I'm. I'd, I'll, I'm. She'd, she'll, and she's. Okay, so it'll, it's. We'd, we'll, and we're. They'd, they'll, they're. You'd, you'll, you're. The last one we'll focus on is have or has. Have or has. And we're going to do I've, he's, she's, it's, almost forgot there for a second. We've, they've, and you've. So for example, I have, you're going to say I've. I've. We're going to use gone. I've gone. I've gone. He has or he's gone. She has, she's gone. It has, it's gone. We have, we've gone. They have, they've gone. And you have, you've gone. Notice how these are the same? Well, not that one. This is it is, this is it has. How do you know the difference? You have to use the word after to determine that. And that's another lesson that we will practice. Okay, so again, this is an example of different contractions that you will see. Again, you have to just practice and just listen. Also use the scenario. Use what people are talking about. What are people? Are they talking about the past? Are they talking about conditional? Are they talking about the future? Well, if they're talking about the future, they're probably going to use this. Or are they talking about right now? I'm, right? Or are they talking about present perfect? So you have to listen to understand what particularly, what time period are they talking about to determine what contraction they are using. So now let's go over them all together to hear them all separately, okay? All together. I'd, I'll, I'm, I've, he'd, he'll, he's, she'd, she'll, she's, it, it'll, it's, we'd, we'll, we're, we've, they'd, they'll, there, they've, you'd, you'll, your, you've. This concludes our contractions lesson for today. We'll practice more in the future. Keep having fun. We'll see you next time.